Hey guys, how you guys doing this afternoon, this Monday afternoon? Real quick guys, just want to let you guys know I'm just leaving work. I'm on vacation for the next 10 days now. I fly out of O'Hare Airport tomorrow morning. But I just want to let you guys know, because I don't want you guys to think, Frank is being rude, but the next 10 days, I'm not going to respond to any comments. I do got a batch of videos that's scheduled to be uploaded every day that I'm gone. But I'm just going to totally just relax my mind for the next 10 days. No work, no YouTube, nothing. And just totally just be in the moment and enjoy my vacation and the activities I got planned. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So guys, you see the title of the video, right? Guys, we are getting an influx of applications in my travel center, and I've talked to other general managers. They have gotten an influx of applications from a lot of Gen X people that have lost jobs, and Gen X individuals who are heavily in debt and trying to pay down their debt that's looking for extra income. Guys, honestly, it's kind of sad, guys. It's kind of sad to see individuals in their middle 40s, early 50s, late 50s, having to come and take on jobs, man, part-time jobs, because they're broke, because they're heavily in debt, because they never saved, they never invested. It's a shame individuals let their financial situation get to this point. Guys, when you're creeping up on 50, you should be sitting on a nice, solid foundation financially. You should be sitting on a nice, solid foundation financially. And having to go to work and work a part-time job, it's a shame that a lot of people are in this situation. But they allowed themselves to be in this situation. See, no one can say, well, they can't tell me life happened. Yeah, life happened because you didn't make sure you were saving or investing money. And now you're heavily in debt and you got nothing to lean on. So you got to go work a second job. Or you lost your job, and because you didn't save any money, you didn't invest in any, assets, index funds or anything like that. Now you got to go work a second job. Or now you got to go work a lower paying job because you never set yourself up financially. And the thing about it is, guys, a lot of these individuals had good paying jobs. People that's coming to me for jobs right now that are Gen X, they had good paying jobs. People that are Gen X and wanting to work a part-time job, they have a good job. But they didn't take care of their money. They blew it. They ran up debt. And now look at the situation they're in. That's their fault. Can't blame anybody but themselves, guys. But guys, just to update you guys, the lady that I told you guys about a couple of weeks ago that lost her marketing position, she is starting with me this week. She's going to start this week. I won't be here, but she's starting this week. And to be honest with you, guys, I look at it like this. If I get 6 months to a year out of her, that's great in retail. That's great. You get somebody to last a year, that's great in the retail business. And somebody asked me one time, they was like, you got to have 2 interviews to get hired in retail? Yes, you do. I'm going to vet you. If I sit down with you and you've had 4 jobs in 2 years, I'm not hiring you. I'm not hiring you. I know my industry isn't sexy. It isn't glamorous. But yeah, you go through an interview process. You're going to get interviewed a couple times because I want to vet you. I want to see what you've been doing, I want to ask you some questions. We call it behavioral interviewing. And because, yeah, it may just be retail to them, but I'm not asking nobody to turn cartwheels or anything like that. Just do the job that you're getting paid to do, because I'm old school. If I'm paying you to do a job, I need you to do the job to the best of your ability, because you are collecting a paycheck. Because I didn't come and ask you if you wanted this job. You came to me and you applied for this job. So it may just be some retail job to them, but this is my career. And I get paid very handsomely to run a travel center in retail. So it may just be a retail job to them, but this is my career, and this is how I live my life, and this is how I build my wealth. So I'm not going to have anybody coming in making me look bad because they think it's just retail. No, you got a job to do. You got a job to do, because I still have metrics that I need to meet. And if you're not helping me meet those metrics, you can't work for me. I'm an easy guy to get along with, to work for. Very respectful of my crew, and will help them out in any type of way that I can. But you're still getting paid to do a job, no matter if it's just in retail. Yeah, but guys, I swear, it's sad to see where a lot of Gen X people are going. Like the video I made last week about my cousin by marriage. 47 years old, can't find a job. Only job she's able to get callbacks on are retail jobs, restaurant jobs, things of that nature. It's a shame this is where we're at in this economy. But I always say, man, everybody had an opportunity. If you've been gainfully employed, haven't been sick, don't have any disabilities, and you get to your 40s and 50s and you have nothing to fall back on, that's your fault, guys. You can't blame anybody but yourself. That is totally, the ball falls in your court. Because what if I'm sitting here 54 years old, been gainfully employed. I was only out of work when I got fired from my previous employer. Before I started my current employer, I got fired. I got hired here within 2 months. And I was with that job for 6 years. So basically, I've been steadily employed for the last 22 years. But if I was to get fired right now and I got nothing to fall back on, that's Frank's fault. I can't blame nobody for that. Can't blame nobody for that but myself. Because I had the opportunity to get my life together, to get my finances together. Dang, I got something in my eye. But we know people will still like to make excuses, blame the government, blame Trump, blame Biden, whoever they want to blame, instead of blaming themselves for not taking care of their finances the right way. I'm just going to tell you guys, if you invest in a couple index funds, building wealth is easy. It's easy. If you invest in a couple index funds, an S&P 500, a total stock market index, you can't go wrong. A couple ETFs, you can't go wrong. You are going to build wealth as long as you're patient, and consistent with your investing. It's simple, guys, but most people are not patient. All right, guys, I might load up another video this evening, a cigar video, if I have internet, because I haven't had internet since my power came back on. But yeah, I just want to just have this quick conversation with you guys. You guys have a great evening. Talk to you soon. This is Frank. I'm out of here.